We need Kasie Hunt to weigh in. Give us some feedback. What are we hearing? What are you hearing from others on the Hill? Because just yesterday, there was a Republican lawmaker from Florida saying, well, I would take a meeting like that. I'm not sure if he's remembering a meeting like that from a foreign government. That could pose a very big problem. That's not your run-of-the-mill Oppo research.
Hey guys,
yeah, that's not what I'm hearing so far from the senators that I've talked to. We're outside the Senate Armed Services Committee, so we've been speaking to senators who sit on that committee, including John McCain, Lindsey Graham, also Senator Tim Kaine, a Democrat from Virginia. A varied response, but sort of a universal sense of concern about exactly what was going on here. Some questions raised by both Graham and McCain, and a very serious charge leveled by Tim Kaine. Take a look at what he had to say.
If there's an email, then it's a different case in that if there's not. I heard the NBC interview of the lady in question, and her side of the story is that they reached out to her, not the other way around. Clearly, Donald Trump Jr.'s explanation of the meeting has evolved. If there's an email between some Russian figure and the Trump campaign saying the Russian government wants to help, this lady can help you, and that's something I would definitely want to know. Now, apparently nothing transpired. There was no exchange of information between the Russian lawyer and the campaign. But if there's an email from a Russian suggesting that the Russian government wants to help, that would be very problematic.
We're now beyond obstruction of justice in terms of what's being investigated. This is moving into perjury, false statements, and even into potentially treason.
Well, as I've said many times in the past, there's another shoe that will drop, and there will be other shoes that will drop.
So John McCain not exactly ready to write all of this off at this point.
Yeah.
And Tim Kaine leveling that accusation that this is potentially treason.
And Mark Warner's has said there's more to come on this thing. So